Hey, what's up, guys? Christopher Harold here. Work with ChrisHarold.com, and today is, what's the day, y'all? May 6th. It's Tuesday. May 6th. Oh, yeah. May 6th. May 6th, May 6th, May 6th, May 6th. 2013. And, hey, I'm actually outside my gym. I'm about to go work out here. It's about 11:30 in the morning right now. And if you guys on my email list, you already know that I already made $1,000 today before I even woke up this morning. And if you're on my email list, you already saw that email blast. I sent you the printout and the proof and everything. So, guys, I'm about to go work out. Right now I need to get my workout on. But, hey, I want to drop this quick vlog for you today to let you know it's important what you feed your brain, guys. It's important what you feed yourself. There's a saying, you were growing up, you always heard saying as a kid, they say you are what you eat. And with Popeye, y'all remember Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye the Sailor Man always had to invigorate himself and get his strength. So some usually from a substance as kids that we normally hate, spinach. But you know what happened whenever Popeye ate that particular spinach, he was able to beat down on Bluto, whatever his name was, and always save olive oil. And so the same thing happens now, guys, is when you become an adult. Because what happens is this. Most people, as they get older, tend to read a lot less. And I look at myself. When I was younger, I used to watch a lot of TV, play a lot of video games, especially when I was teenage years, and when I my early 20s, late teens, early 20s, I was in the Air Force. And, we used to play a gang of video games. Heck, we used to play for money. Back when the Madden days and the NBA Live days and all that stuff. And but as I got older, as I got about 22, 23, I started to phase out. Around that age, around the video game phase, kind of start phasing myself out of that. Because around that time, around 2001, 2002, that's when I picked up a book that changed everything for me mentally. Now, at that time, I was working for the state of California, Department of Health Services, and I was in the music business a couple of years. I had my independent production company, and someone I worked with, I don't know what happened, but he approached me and said, "Hey, man, you need to go check out this book." And it's a book that everybody reads, but probably not this version. But it was Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice by Dennis Kimbrough and Napoleon Hill. And that was the first personal development book that I've ever read. And that book changed me up until this day forward. It took a few years later before I even actually came across the Think and Grow Rich, the original by Napoleon Hill. But that was the first personal development book that I wrote, and ever since then, I've had a hunger for personal development. Even though I was working jobs at those times, even though I had my independent music company, I knew that entrepreneurship and being wealthy was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to aspire to. And even as we fast forward, times that you also would see where you would see in addition to when I got involved with a couple of network marketing companies, didn't do jack nothing with them. I kind of used the companies just for the products, like Prepaid Legal. I still use them today for legal services. And I got into another company called at that time Send Out Cards, and only had one person that signed up. I didn't really push it that much. I just did it because I knew I wanted to be successful and not work a job my whole life. But and the music business was up and down. I did pretty good in that, but it was up and down. But one thing was big about Send Out Cards was that they were big on you reading books. They were big on personal development. And so I just ate them up. They sold books, and that's when I went about like The Magic of Thinking Big and The Power of the Subconscious Mind and How to Win Friends and How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. That was the first time I got my hands on these powerful, powerful books. And this was probably around 07 maybe, around 07, 2007, and so I'm sharing this with you guys because see, I was an avid sports fan, and I'm still am. I'm a diehard Spurs fan. I've been a Spurs fan for the longest. I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm from Texas, even though I lived in California for 15, 16 years. I'm back in Texas now, and I can remember that I used to live and die with the Spurs, live and die with the Cowboys so much that if they lost, I lost. But as I got more mature and started focusing more on my business and realizing that, hey, I don't need to be so much involved in these already successful people's lives. I'm so caught up in these lives of these millionaires, and why? Why? And so Just case in point, just last night, guys, the Spurs played the Golden State Warriors in the playoffs, right? And I'm an avid Spurs. I've been a Spurs fan since 1988. And normally I watch the games, but I don't hardly watch that much TV anymore now, especially since I got involved with Empower Network. I barely watch any TV now, and if I didn't have my wife and kids at home, I wouldn't have TV at all, because really I only watch 2 programs. And don't laugh at this, but I'm a wrestling fan, been a wrestling fan my whole life, but I don't watch WWE. I watch TNA. I watch Impact Wrestling. I don't watch it live. I record it. Then I watch it a couple of days later so I can fast forward through the commercials. And my kids, my little girl, she like watching wrestling with me, and my little boy like watching the wrestling with me. My girl like watching the women fight, the divas or whatever they call them, the knockouts on TNA. And my little boy like watching it. He's 3, my little girl 8. But I wouldn't even have cable because my kids only watch 2 channels. They watch Disney and Disney Junior. And my wife watches TV. I'm trying to get her to wean off some of that, TV as well. But she watches TV. But I only watch Impact Wrestling, and I watch the sports. And like I said, but last night, guys, I didn't even watch the Spurs, and because one, I heard they was getting blown out in like the 3rd or 4th quarter, and so I went in my office and I started going through my master's program. This is the top level product in Empower Network that you get. It's designed to get you making 6 figures a month. I started going through my master's product. And so next thing you know, I fell asleep in front of a computer. I woke up by 2 a.m., right? I go out in my game room or my movie room, and I look, and I wanted to see if I looked at my phone first. I wanted to see if the Spurs won or not, and they won. They won in double overtime, right, by 2 points. I'm like, what in the world? I thought they was gonna beat like 15, 16 points, but I shared with you to say that even I now, with a team like the Spurs and even the Cowboys sometimes, I put them on DVR and watch them later because I'm so caught up in my purpose now. I'm so caught up in being a freedom chaser. That's the name of my team inside of Power Network now. We're the Freedom Chasers, and I'm so caught up in living out my life the way God has purposed for me to live, and I'm going to help so many other people do the exact same thing that I don't get caught up in other successful people's lives anymore. I watch sports, I go to sporting events, but I'm saying that I don't get so caught up in TV. I get caught up in books now and personal development now and growing my business because you know what? That's what's going to matter to me. It doesn't matter what these professional athletes do. They're going to be okay whether win or lose. And so I shared it with you guys for you to understand that, like last month, the books I read last month was How to Attract Money Now, How to Be a Leader in Time of Crisis, How to Marketing to the Affluent. I went and reread The Magic of Thinking Big, and another book. I can't think of it right now. Another book. It hit me now, but I read like 5 books last month. And this month I'm currently reading Influence and Power of Persuasion. I'm reading Working with the Law. Of course, I'm reading the Bible, guys. I read the Bible. I read the Bible. I just finished How to Become Super Rich in the Opportunity Market, and I got the War of Art. And I'm ready to buy some more books, but I want to finish the books I got first right now. And I can think of the other book I read last month, guys. My memory is escaping me, but I read 5 books last month. Right now I'm currently reading 4. And so I say that with you guys is that you are what you eat. You are what you become. If you're feeding off TV, if you spend so much time watching this junk on TV, then your income is going to be reflected by that. Your lifestyle is going to be reflected by that. But if you're someone who's focused and you realize that you're not going to get so caught up and inundated in what you see, caught up in what's going on with TV, watching other successful people become even more successful, and you want to be successful yourself, then you got to sacrifice some things, and you need to get in some books. They said that, I've always said, they say this for a person of color, but they said if you want to hide something from a person of color, put it in a book. Well, that won't fly for me because I read every book that I can possibly get my hands on. But for most people, it is true. If you want to hide something from somebody, put it in a book. And that's why 97% of our country are broke. 97% of our country are in debt. And 80% of our people who work jobs hate them because they don't push themselves to do anything outside the box. But I want to share that with you guys, let you know that go get you some books. You should read at least 2 new books a month. My goal now is read at least 4. but you should read at least 2 a month. And in addition, the audios I'm listening to right now. Like when I go to the gym right now, I don't play music. I don't play music in my car. The audios I'm listening to right now are Psycho-Cybernetics. I'm listening to that. I listen to the Success Magazine audios for the previous issue, Success Magazine audios. I'm listening to, of course, the Inner Circle audios that we have from Empower Network. Those are just off the chain. The library grows every week. Inner Circle audios from Empower Network. And I'm listening to, what else I got on here? MP3 player. Oh, I got some audios from 101 Money Affirmations. I got some different meditation stuff on there as well. And so I share this with you guys to let you know that you need to read books, you need to listen to audios. When you're driving in your car, when you're working out at the gym like I'm about to do right now, you need to listen to audios. And so you need to do stuff that can better you. You need to do stuff that can better you so you can be a blessing to your family and a blessing to your community and a blessing to those around you. So look, I'm about to go work out. But I want to drop this quick video with you right now to let you know you are what you eat. You are what you think. So whatever you put in your system is going to come out of you. You put in garbage, garbage is going to come out. You put in something good, good going to come out. So get you some books. Get those books that I just reached out to you. I can't think of my other book I read last month. But get you some books. Get you some audios. If you're part of our Empower Network team, all you got to do is go to the Inner Circle library and download those MP3s. In addition, if you're on my team, I give you, another book I just read, Scientific Advertising. That was another book, Scientific Advertising. Yeah, so it came to me. So if you're part of my team, I actually give you access to about 5 or 6 books I give you for free. So if you're part of my team, you're going to get plugged in with books I give you for free. You can already read. So look, if you want to partner up with me, guys, there's a link below this video. Click that link below this video. Get started with me. Once you do, my assistant is going to give you a call to set up a coaching call with me. Plus, I'm going to get you plugged in on my team to get you plugged into our team sites and get you on this fast track to success. But look, I'm about to go get this lift on. I got to do my biceps, back, and legs today. I hate legs. Man, I hate legs. But hey, you got to do it, right? I got to roll, guys. I'll talk to you later. God bless. Oh, yeah. Subscribe to my videos, like my videos, and post comments below.